It's it's March 21st. It's a Saturday, and it's snowing, and my daughter's being a moody teenager, and I don't know what she's talking about because she's on mumble, mumble, mumble. I don't know. I thought we were gonna watch Doctor Who today, but I don't think so at the second. And as soon as I want to record, it's like it never fails. She wants to emerge. I didn't even tell her. I didn't say anything. From now on, maybe I should just like announce if I'm going to do it. That's usually why I don't like to record when other people are when other people are around. Right? It's snowing again. Yes, it's March 20th, and it's snowing again because this is New England and crazy weather and stuff. And I don't know why, but every freaking year when this, well, it doesn't happen every year because we've had like warm El Nino years, like 2012, but like, it's like there's this like reset button or this forgetfulness button. And I noticed it was a lot of Americans, but especially with my spouse. But like we've had snow several times before in March, April, May, and I've even seen it in June, yes. And I've even taken video of it, and he'll be like, no, 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 it never happened. I don't want to talk about it. You're crazy. You're crazy. Really? I have it on video. I have it dated, and I have several of them. You can go through my videos. You can find them on my channel. But of course, he's going to do that. Yeah. Mm-mm. Okay, I think I need to talk about, like, internet stalkers. Internet stalkers, and I think that'll be the theme of my video. It's kind of ironic because I mentioned this to my daughter yesterday, and she was like, mm-hmm. Apparently she knows what I mean, and I'm glad she doesn't have like her own photo of her face right now because she's 11. I can't imagine if she put her like real face there, what kind of scumbaggery would happen. This seems to be like the buzzword this month is scumbag. Scumbag, 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 scumbag. And I don't want to call people scumbags right now, but um, um, if you even knew what my inbox looked like, what my inbox looks like on any of my social media at pretty much any given time sometimes, throughout the years especially, and it seems to come in waves, but like you would see some of the most disgusting things because there are times where dudes send me random pictures of their genitalia, and it's always the same stuff. This is my genitalia. This is what my genitalia did. This is what I did to my genitalia, and this is what you made my genitalia do. No, thank you. There was even people that like I knew in the past who I was friends with, who even when I was in college or when I was younger or when I was single, um, I would have conversations which seemed like normal conversations, and then the person would send me a dick pic, and I'm talking like on my phone, or email me or whatever. Never asked for it, and they did not flirt or anything, nothing. Um, I don't like it, and stuff like that could get me in trouble, and them in trouble. And it's weirder when like that person is also like about to get married or getting married, and I'm like, what are you doing, right? It's not like something. I'm not talking about like if it was if I'm saying if it was something that was mutual and I asked for it and you were and it was like we were okay with it. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking like being inundated or just like I don't know. It's like because I'm not male, it's like people don't see me. They just see I have a boner and that's it. Okay? And then like I'm a friendly person, I'm a nice person, and there are definitely people that I am friends with who are not the same sex as me, who are my friends. I'm not saying that there isn't an attraction there, whether it's my end or their end or whatever, but there's a boundary. There is a boundary, okay? I don't know what it is, but like for the past like few years, it always seems to be like at this time of the year, like um like winter, spring, that it's like some of these dudes, it's like their hormones are like, I don't know, like destroying their brain or something, or all the blood flow in their brain is going to some other appendage, and they think I'm some pet or something. People comment to me about all kinds of things, not just on YouTube, but like on DeviantArt, on things that have nothing to do with even showing my face necessarily. And I don't know why, but like it's like I'm married, I have a kid, I'm not single, it's not a dating website. This is not a dating website. This is YouTube. And I talk about, just right now I'm video blogging. Video blogging is just a blog. It's just a blah, blah, blah. It's like a stream of consciousness, whatever. Sometimes it's a coherent thought. Hopefully I would like it to be a coherent thought. Other times it's just me, just stream of consciousness, and I'm not the only person that does that. I'm also not a glamour queen right now. I have photos of myself being quote-unquote beautiful or whatever, but then I also tell people I'm not really this beautiful. It's just art. It's just photography. It's just whatever, right? And there's a total difference between a self-portrait and portrait photography versus selfie. Okay, that's Instagram. Instagram is definitely selfie. Okay, now I do have some of my self-portraits in my Instagram, right? But I'm not all about Instagram. Another thing I don't like, people think that by being on Instagram that I just want attention all the time. No, I'm an artist. I express myself. In fact, if you Googled me in whichever name that I use, you will find me being my expressive self. Social media is about communication. So when it's a visual media, such as Instagram or webcam or whatever, there's going to be a visualness to it. And I'm fed up with always having to explain this to people who really should know better. Okay? It has nothing to do with narcissism, because personally, actually, whenever I do, I purposefully share photos of myself going, oh, I look like crap today. This is terrible. See how ugly I actually am? Right? And that's narcissism? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm just me being me. So me being me through written typed word, which is actually more personal, or me being a photo of me. A photo of me could be like whatever. Right? Then there's me doing my artwork. Are all the artists that I know freaking narcissists? No, they're artists. They express themselves. Now, I know people kind of dog all over like Kim Kardashian. I don't actually particularly care for her at all, right? And I don't want to turn this into all about her, but like, people don't go to her and then just inundate her with like inappropriate subject matter, messages, stalking, or whatever. They would go to jail. Okay? It doesn't make it okay to do it to me either. Then there's also like female stalkers. Female stalkers are weirder because like I'm just not bi. I'm not interested in women. I don't have that feeling. I don't have that, like, I just can't get turned on for a girl. It just doesn't happen. Female stalkers like that are weirder because like they're just as bad as weird stalking men. And it's like, it's weird because it's like, you're a woman. Don't you know how this feels? Like, I know you know what this feels like. So why are you doing this to me as a woman? I mean, I have seen some of these women, like, there was this one chick especially, but there was other ones that were similar. This one chick especially that I remember from like Twitter, and she used to do like this like she was a rapper or something. I don't know what it is with like West Coast white girl rappers, but like they all bleach their hair like super freaking blonde, and so destroyed and ugly, and they like pierce the shit out of their face and put like weird tattoos that are like all offensive and weird and creepy. But then they'll randomly have some weird like, I don't know, Buddha, Nirvana or something. Right? And then brag about how she womanizes other women. Like, what is wrong with you? What the heck is wrong with you? Am I right? Am I right? See, she's agreeing with me. Freaky, freaky, freaky. Right? I mean, I've had people who just because you're bored or you think something about me, you have a boner, or I don't know what to call it. It's like there's a difference between a fan of something, because I'd definitely be a fan of people. But when you're a real fan of something, there's a respect there, okay? And then I've even had like fan crushes, okay? Total fan crushes, right? And there's a boundary, okay? Bounds of reason, all right? Total bounds of reason. And then there's just being like, I don't know, it's like, are you losing your mind? Are you psycho or something? And here's the problem is that the people that have these kinds of issues with boundaries kind of tend to be literally, clinically, like some psycho thing. And I don't know, I'm a woman, and there's at times where I feel bad for people, and I don't know if it's like my nurturing side or something, and I feel bad. And there's times where it's like I see these same patterns come up, and I'm like, look, you need to calm down, sir, you need to, you know, da, da, da. And they, no matter what I say, they take it as a sign that, like, I'm giving them attention, therefore I must have some thing or some thing about them, or I'm in denial or whatever. And there are times where, like, look, there are certain things that I'm just not attracted to at all, to be perfectly blunt. Certain types of personalities that I'm just not attracted to. I can get along with everybody. I can be friends with everybody, but not everybody wants to be friends with me. And by friend doesn't mean like I'm not your FAP material. Okay, I'm not your FAP material. My blogs and everything are my art. It's another extension of my art. I am fed up with always having to explain this. Okay, here I am today. I don't have any makeup on. I have nothing. This is what I look like. I'm Chubbs McFatty. I'm married. I have a kid, and I'm not. I don't know, like, I'm not trying to get attention. Like, I actually, do you know what I did yesterday? I sat through these, because YouTube wanted to put me through some boot camp thing, like, oh, you need more views or whatever. And I was like, I don't know if I want to be some YouTube star. Like, I don't want to be a star. It's just not what I'm looking for. This is just another way of blogging. Instead of sitting there typing, I'm trying to verbally express myself. When I was younger, I was very well spoken, I was very articulate, I was very, you know, that. Well, I've been so cloistered and I've been so stuck here for so long that it's so difficult at times for me to put my thoughts, because I think so many things simultaneously. It's so hard to put that into spoken word, and I'm trying to get back that skill that I used to have really well. It used to come naturally to me. Well, I just don't have people to interact with. I just don't. The only way I get to interact with anybody is online, and it's generally all typing. Well, I can type, and I can type. Recently, I find like I think I've probably overdone typing and stuff like that, because I feel like, because I have a type of dyslexia, and it's really bad right now. So I'm trying to express myself visually, vocally, orally, whatever. But people, it's like they projected themselves onto things, and then they see what they want to see. And when I'm not continuing the fantasy in their head based on their boner, they lose their shit. And it happens, and I can see it right before it happens. There are certain people that when they get too pushy or too forward or too meddling, I can tell right away that this is going to be a problem anytime soon. And generally, a lot of times I pull back. I just stop answering them or whatever, because I don't want to be a mean person. This person is still interested in my content or whatever, or my stuff. So I don't want to have a problem. But the thing is, as I'm treating everyone the same, they don't like that. They want it to be all about them. They want it to be all about them. I'm not, this isn't a dating website. I'm not available. I'm not available. If I was into somebody, they would know. Oftentimes, they can't take it. It's too intense, okay? But if I was into someone, that person will know. You will know. Just because you have a boner doesn't mean I have to jump your bones, because I don't feel that way. I don't feel whatever it is you're feeling. I don't have a boner. I don't have a boner for you, okay? This is driving me nuts. I had a problem last year with this psycho who invaded my all of my online work stuff. I was trying to get employment. And this guy went and found my personal information, and I had to change my cell phone number several times. That I couldn't even include my cell phone number, which hampered my ability to get an interview with any good job. Like, the irony is calling me selfish. Okay? I have a family. I have to take care of my family. I had a conversation with one of my friends the other day, and same thing again comes up, this word, scumbag, 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 scumbag. Like, man, there was this dude a while back. I mean, he had some issues in his head. And he thought he was some kind of genius, smart, intelligent person. And me, even talking at like a regular level to this person, I had to explain everything. Everything. Okay? And I'm not trying to pick on people that are mentally handicapped. I'm not. I think that's wrong. But I'm not interested in you. And this person constantly wanted personal attention. And then he had this other woman, which was supposed to be his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend or whatever, also trying to, like, goad me into some relationship with this guy. Like, I'm sick of it. Like, one of my friends, George, he wanted me to talk about, like, how certain men do, like, pity sex and so on. Well, apparently women participated in it as well, to try and get some woman to feel so sorry for some pathetic guy just so that she will fuck him. Look, I'm not that. I'm not that kind of a, like, I don't fuck people out of pity. Okay? Do you have any idea how that would ruin my family? Like, that's just stupid. Like, I'm not some hooker therapist. This is just ridiculous. This is just driving me nuts. I'm fed up with it. Like, I don't want inappropriate. So there's times where, like, in my blogs, I have to write these kind of disclaimers. Please don't do this. Please don't do that. But you don't see that because you want to see something else. I'm fed up with it. I'm so fed up with it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's kind of funny when it finally goes back to certain dudes, and then he ends up getting a stalker chick to him, and he can't take it. It's ridiculous. I'm fed up with dealing with perverts. I don't know, like on Google Plus and various websites, Facebook and so on. I think there's a reason why certain demographics of men from certain countries, a lot of women in my country, they don't want to talk to you because you think we're some hookers or something, when we're just people like trying to do 9 to 5 and get a retirement plan and you know, do something girly like, oh, I got this lotion for my face, here's me, and then you think that you can just send some inappropriate picture and you can't understand why we don't respect you. Respect isn't just given, it's earned. You can't make somebody feel something that they don't. Even I know that. I can't make somebody be my friend if they don't feel that way. I can't make somebody love me if they don't. I can't make somebody respect me, especially if I'm not respectful, if they don't respect me. You can't. It doesn't work that way. The human heart doesn't work that way. Human psychology doesn't work that way. Why does everything always have to come down to some, like, rant or something, or some defense of something, or some don't do this and this is wrong and the game? Oh, brother.
It's not like loading or anything.
First world problems.
Super slow.
Yeah, everything's slow right now.